You're watching the Capitol Mouse House from LiveOne.tv in New York. Tonight, we spoke with President Weed direct from the Oval Office in the White House on proposals he says are necessary to save America.
President Weed here. And so the salute we've come up with for the party is we are not doing this. We're doing this. That's the salute. We're just like we're holding a blunt. Actually, you know what? Here, I got a big one.
Give you a light
So what's all this about, right? Why am I here in a virtual form? Why I'm in the fucking White House? What's up with the weed suit? What's up with the video, right? How about I start with playing the video and then we can roll from there? How's that sound?
For anyone not paying attention, the United States just secured funding to give taxpayer money to Northrop Grumman to put a fucking train on the fucking moon! You don't have health care because we need fucking moon trains! This country is a fucking joke! Remember that when you fucking vote that you don't have health care because the goddamn moon needs a fucking train from a goddamn weapons contractor! Fuck America! This is the most fucked country on earth! And fuck you, Joe Biden, and every Democrat, and every fucking Republican! All you have done is shown us that the cruelty is the only fucking point you have. Take this train and shove it up your ass.
A little thing.
I love the video. It caught my attention right away. I've shared it with other people. I hope everybody watching this right now is going to share it. You got to follow President Weed. It's people like you, President Weed, who are making it possible for the rest of us to get through these really difficult times.
Well, the reason why things are so difficult right now, in my opinion, is the greed of the billionaire class has affected all of our lives. And unfortunately, it's gotten to the point at the end of the monopoly board where every property on the board has 4 hotels on it. That's why rent is $2,000 a month. And what I thought was, why don't we have young people running for office together using kind of the power of memes, social media, and testing the First Amendment on its basis? So I've asked a few lawyers, can we make a political party and call it the Fuck You Party? Hashtag FYP. Turns out you can. So, great. You want to start a political party, call it the Fuck You Party. You've got everyone's attention. What the fuck do you want to do with it, right? How are you going to actually make people's lives better? Well, first off is fucking healthcare. As that was kind of apparent in the video, I'm a little bit upset that I have to pay $35 per fucking inhaler. All right? It ain't easy being wheezy. It's simple. So, number one, healthcare. Number one rule of the Fuck You Party. So number one rule of the Fuck You Party, right? If you're going to run for a House or Senate seat under the Fuck You Party, the number one rule is healthcare. That is the hill you die on. That is where you toe the line. Number 2, we're ending the war on drugs. It's over. We're giving people therapy. We're not putting them in jail anymore. Number 3, we need a new bullet train network. And I'm not talking about Joe Biden's little pansy-ass thing he came up with. I'm talking about something absolutely fucking wild that you're going to be able to see from goddamn space. We're not putting trains on the moon. We're putting trains on Earth. All right? We got the National Highway Grid. It's all eminent domain. There's some cool designs that we've come up with. We could have bullet trains going everywhere. And when we have more bullet trains, we have less fuel consumed by airplanes, less fuel consumed by cars, which means cheaper gas prices, motherfucker. So, if you want fucking cheaper gas prices, you better fucking support a fucking bullet train. And the main reason why we support bullet trains can't crash into skyscrapers.
I think they call them maglev trains. They can go like 300 miles per hour.
That's what Japan uses. Those are complicated and expensive. So we're not using those. We're going to use just regular old steel rails and electric contactors. It's cheap, it's easy to build, it's safe, it's simple. The rail system itself, you've got the center lane divider of our highway grid, right? Left lane, right lane, the middle, where things go underneath like animals and semis and drunk drivers. So you don't put the rail in the middle on the ground. You don't put it on the side on the ground. You make it elevated. You put a concrete post really deep. Put another concrete post really deep. Rail across the top. Done. Right? Make it all prefab. And you can have construction zones all across the United States following the exact same design. And we can have the thing built in just a few fucking years. But it's going to take some hard fucking work and a lot of people. So if we let a lot of people out of prison and put them to work on the railroad, pay them good money, give them health care, problem solved. Vote for me, bitch. Now, I've got more policies. Hold on. Also, can you turn your volume down? It's echoing a little bit. Sorry. I keep hearing myself. I want policy number 4 to be ending insider trading in Congress, like straight to jail, do not pass go. You and your family. I don't give a fuck, all of you, right? Y'all had your shot. Nancy Pelosi, Mitch McConnell, y'all fucked it up. So you and your family, you're all going to fucking jail if you ever insider trade again. Your kids, your great-grandkids, your second cousin's wife, sister's uncle, roommate, college. I don't give a fuck. No more insider trading. Straight to jail. We got Unusual Whales that tracks all that shit. We can just fucking hire them. They're on Twitter. Give them a follow. Fucking love their shit. Policy number 5. Technology Bill of Rights. Who's selling my data? To who? Damn it, Giant Blunt. And what the fuck are you doing with my data? And if you're going to be selling my data, I want a fucking cut of the profits. It's called capitalism, bitch. It's a two-way street. Now, the last policy, free education. Forgive the student loan debt, because we're $34 trillion in debt. Why the fuck does it even matter anymore? Suck my ass. College should be free. It's an investment in our country. So, and it's all going to the billionaire class, which is why we can't afford to live right now. Which is where my anger comes from, because the reason why we're putting a fucking train on the fucking moon is they want to commercialize the moon. They want to have robots scoop up moon dust and suck out the helium-3 and send that back to Earth for energy production in fusion reactors, which I get. Science is fucking cool. I'm on the autism spectrum. I fucking love science. But guess what I also fucking love? Therapy. Because this is what you get when you don't give someone therapy. They lash out and they act out in wild and colorful ways. So when I fucking find out that as a veteran, I am still fighting the VA to just accept my goddamn paperwork, but we've got money secured for a fucking train on the fucking moon, so I channel my anger into teaching myself how to do stupid shit, like come up with a goddamn rocket-propelled chainsaw and put it in a virtual environment and use it for a gag. Because, you know what? I think actually the American people will support this more than anything else at this point. Like, the United States military is doing what? Rocket-propelled chainsaws. Damn. Like this is a suppressed hand grenade. Let me zoom in for you so you can see.
Yeah.
Zoom in. See? I put a suppressor on a hand grenade. And the theory is, pull the pin, yeet, poof, silent explosion. Take out a whole group of enemies really quietly. It's a theoretical device, okay? Just like trains on the moon. Fuck you, DARPA, hire me. Now, if that group of enemies is far away, we have a sniper variant. Now, if you put the two together, it's too heavy to throw. So, you just line it up. Yeet! Problem solved. Now, if you want to do something like psychological warfare, like our CIA likes to do, you know, poisoning people's bread, we've got the Mushroom Mall. This doesn't do any physical damage, but it will make you see God for a month. So, you know, one sniff of this and all your secrets are coming out. Hello, NSA. The point is
Can you send me one of those so we can do a little testing on those shrooms here at the Capitol Mouse House?
hey, you know what? I got a big fat bag, so I'm ready to party any day. Let's fucking go. But as you can see, some of the my podium here, I also have a sign that I made because every good protest needs a sign, right?
Sure.
So I got a sign, and not only one sign, but a bunch. So I got an OK Boomer for when old people piss me off, which that happens often. I've got a No You in case I ever debate Ben Shapiro. It's over. Anything he says, just hit him with a No You. You little squeaky shit. We've got a That's Democracy, folks, for when we talk about more advanced subjects on democratic socialism is the soft wing of fascism. Some more communist-based discussions. So this one's really great for busting those out. But why is it so bad? Because capitalism. But why is this? Because capitalism. Why is it this? Because that's capitalism and democracy. And then the last one is a really fun gag in my groups. A crack den that has spray painted on it. We need a furry president. So the reason why my avatar looks like this is because the Democrat Party has a donkey, right? And the Republican Party has an elephant. So the fuck you energy of the fuck you party needs some sort of animal representation, right? So a honey badger don't give a fuck. A honey badger will fight a lion for fun. So I thought to myself, man, you have a 40-pound little hissy thing fighting a 700-pound apex predator for fun because it's just that fucking angry. And if you couldn't tell from my fucking moon train video, I'm a little fucking angry at the way things are running in this country right now. So what I need to do is get the people from social media who are just as angry as me, who are just as well-spoken as me, and who have ideas that are just as good as mine. And what we need to do is organize together and toe the line on the policies. Shelter, food, and medicine are human rights. And the billionaire class does not have a right to exist. That's it. If you base all of your policies on that, you fix America. Everyone's life gets better. Because when we did something so crazy as establishing something like the minimum wage, it was a bare minimum needed to thrive in America. The minimum needed to support an entire household on one income, feed your kids, get a dress for your wife, buy a fucking car, and go on a goddamn fucking vacation. That was what the bare minimum of your paycheck was supposed to buy you. But suddenly, over 75 fucking years of lead brain damaged boomers beating the ever living shit out of millennials like me, thanks Dad, never calling you again, we finally realized that if your business cannot thrive without paying someone less than livable wages, then your business has no business being in fucking business. Get the fuck out of America if you want to exploit people. We're not doing that shit no more.
You've been watching the Capitol Mouse House at live1.tv. Stay tuned for part 2 of our interview with President Weed Saturday night.